So, good morning, everyone, and guys, welcome to your important session where we are going to practice the important MCQs on your government schemes, which we have already taken. That is regarding the Ministry of Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises. So, we have already detailed the schemes in detail. So, today I am not going to discuss the schemes in detail. Okay, I will just be taking the questions. Yes, if there is a statement that is wrong, I will just be explaining that statement, that why that specific statement was wrong. Otherwise, I am assuming that you guys have watched these introductory videos, or I will not say introductory, I will say you have watched the schemes videos of Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Okay, and I hope you have understood those things also, because we have covered this scheme in the form of a storyline here. So I welcome you all in today's quick revision session. It will just be a small revision session, I think of just 10 to 15 minutes, where I will just be putting up some questions. I want you to answer those questions. Yes, if you are not able to answer those questions, I would again say please go in detail and again watch the schemes videos, so that you yourself get to know that where you are lacking. Okay, that is the sole objective of this session, where we want to see that if you guys are lagging somewhere, so what is the reason or what is the points on which you have to improve. Okay, so if I am audible to you guys, if you guys can see me properly, you guys can hear me properly, please give me a quick thumbs up here. A quick thumbs up on, just give me a good morning, Shivangi, whether my voice is audible to you, Shivangi. Okay, so I can see that yes, my voice is audible to all of you. Let's begin with my first question. My first question is on PM Vishwakarma scheme. Okay, so PM Vishwakarma scheme we have discussed. This was the first scheme through which we have started with the schemes of Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. The question is that the central government has launched this PM Vishwakarma scheme to support the Vishwakarmas with the aim of preserving their cultural practices and generational skills. Consider the following statements regarding this specific scheme. It is implemented by MSME only. So tell me whether this first statement is right. MSME only. It is a central sector scheme with a tenure from 23-24 to 27-28. The financial outlay for the scheme is 13,000 crore and its tagline is Samman Samarthya Samriddhi. Then the last part is that the scheme is exclusively targeted at Vishwakarmas who are employed in formal sector. So what should be the answer then? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, or 3 and 4. So answer will be option number B. 2 and 3 is the right answer here. Why the statement number first and fourth is wrong? I'm good, Nilesh. How about you? How are you doing? Okay. And what about your result with regards to SEBI examination? Chaliye. So let's begin here. Why the first statement is wrong? The first statement is wrong, guys, because we have discussed it's a scheme which is implemented by Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise, जो कि मेन मिनिस्ट्री है. बट इसके साथ साथ इंपॉर्टेंट हमने क्या पढ़ा था? इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इज दैट PM Vishwakarma scheme is a schemes which is implemented by different ministries. It is implemented jointly by Ministry of MSME, because we need skills. We have to develop the skills here also. So Ministry of MSME, Ministry of Skill Development, and providing the financial things, that is Ministry of Finance. These three ministries are involved in implementation of the PM Vishwakarma scheme here. Then the next question is very important thing. The final statement is, it is saying it is exclusively targeting. Okay, exclusively targeting. So I always say, guys, whenever you look at the questions of the schemes, now focus on keywords only, exclusively. Now here it says the scheme basically targets the Vishwakarmas who are either self-employed, they are intended to work on their own business, ठीक है जी, and not only those who are employed in formal sector. अच्छा एक चीज और बताओ, under the PM Vishwakarma scheme, if a member of a family is working in any government services, so is his family eligible, yes or no? And Nilesh, I will say, yeah, do not get disheartened, ठीक है, because I would definitely say, ठीक है जी, अगर इस बार पिछली बार नहीं हुआ तो do not worry, I hope इस साल पक्का हो जाएगा. So go with the positive start, ठीक है जी, and I am hoping कि इस साल पक्का होगा. ठीक है, चलो. Absolutely right, not eligible. ठीक है, if a person who is enrolled in government services, his or her family is not eligible for any benefit under the PM Vishwakarma scheme here. And if a person has taken a loan under the PM Swanidhi scheme, Mudra scheme, or I would say PM EGP scheme, then are they eligible? Are they eligible to get a loan under the PM Vishwakarma scheme? Yes or no? Quickly, guys, quickly. I want all of you to answer these questions because we have already discussed the scheme in detail. Again, the answer will be no. Answer will be no here. Let's move to the next question again that I have discussed on the PM Vishwakarma scheme is that the PM Vishwakarma scheme aims to uplift the Vishwakarma workers here. Tell me which of the following statements are correct here. Beneficiaries are eligible for a toolkit incentives of up to rupees 15,000 after completing a skill assessment at the start of basic training through the e-rupee or e-vouchers here. Whether they will be getting this incentive in forms of e-rupee or e-voucher. Then the scheme offers a collateral free loan up to rupees 5 lakh to Vishwakarmas with a concessional interest rate of 5% here. The second loan tranche is available to beneficiaries who availed the first tranche and maintained a standard loan account and have adopted digital transactions in their business or undergone the advanced training here. So it is talking about entrepreneurship development loan, which is known as EDP, Entrepreneurship Development Program. So what is the amount of loan that you will be giving here is not 5 lakh rupees. You will get an amount of rupees, a loan amount of rupees 3 lakh only. And if I talk about this 3 lakh here also, 3 lakh will further be divided into 2 lakh and 1 lakh rupees. So first you will get a loan of rupees 1 lakh. If you repay this loan, then you are eligible to further get an additional loan of that is up to rupees 2 lakh here. Now tell me with regards to prepayment. With regards to prepayment of loan, is there any penalty that would be charged to the person with regards to prepayment of loan? Apurva, if you're targeting 2026 examination also, then also I can say you should watch these videos. The reason being that is because you will get to have an idea about the schemes. And if there is something which gets updated, तो आपको basic idea तो होगा ना. You can watch these things. Okay, if you can watch these sessions. The only thing is because that will give you an idea, a better idea. Okay. Prepayment of loan. So this prepayment of loan is available after. हमने बोला था charges will be there. There will be prepayment charges if the loan is repaid. अगर आप if you are repaying your loan before 6 months, you will be getting the prepayment charges. Otherwise, if you are prepaying, if you are I could say you are paying your loan after 6 months, there is no prepayment charges or no pre-loan charges that would be charged to the person here. In terms of PM Swanidhi scheme, if a person is giving a loan, then we have discussed that अगर person PM Swanidhi scheme का part है, yes, if he repays the loan, ठीक है जी, at any point of time there will be no prepayment charges that would be applicable to that person here. So I hope this point is clear with regards to entrepreneurship development program, or I will say that loan that will be given under the PM Vishwakarma scheme here, that is 3 lakh rupees here. So why will it be our answer? Our answer will become option number A, that is 1 and 3 will be our right answer here. So clear about this thing, guys. Let's now begin with our next scheme for the day, that is the ramp scheme here. I told you विश्वकर्मा से हमने क्या किया, ramp walk करवाई आगे MSME scheme. The ramp scheme, which is known as raising and accelerating MSME performance scheme, it is a central sector scheme of the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, and it is aimed at improving the performance of MSMEs in India here. Consider the following statements regarding this specific scheme. It consists of 5 sub-schemes. 5 sub-schemes or 3 sub-schemes. Question has been asked on this specific scheme in this year's RBI Grade B examination also. It aims to address the issues of delayed payments, improve center-state linkages, and strengthen the institutions and governance at both center as well as state level. Then it says the financial outlay for the scheme is around 6,062.45 crore rupees here, of which 3,750 crore is contributed by the World Bank here. Now in this whole question, the third statement, important point is the outlay of the World Bank scheme. That is the most important thing. So what should be the answer here? Answer will be, that is option number B here, 2 and 3. Why there is first statement is wrong? Because it consists of not 5 schemes, it consists of 3 sub schemes here. What are these 3 sub schemes? Gift, spice, and then with regards to delayed payment here. Okay, that is MSME gift, that is green investment and financing for transformation schemes. Then we have the promotion and investment in the circular economy, and then we have the last part, that is the delayed payments. So scheme on online dispute resolution for delayed payments here. Now let's try to look at the questions on these 3 sub schemes now. Consider the following statements regarding the 3 sub schemes under the RAM scheme here, and tell me which of the following statements given here are correct. The MSME green investment and financing for transformation, that is the MSME gift scheme, provides a total outlay of 478 crore rupees, where it is focusing on adopting the green technologies. Then the SPICE scheme is basically India's first government initiative to promote a circular economy among the MSMEs. Then it says the implementation for both the schemes, that is the gift scheme and SPICE scheme, is Industrial Development Bank of India. So what should be the answer? A very easy question, guys. That is not IDP, it is CDB here, Small Industrial Development Bank of India. Talking about RAM scheme. RAM scheme is a scheme of Government of India, which is a central sector scheme being implemented under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. One of the most important thing is that it's a scheme which is being run with the help of World Bank, where World Bank is contributing around $500 million, which we cater it as 3,750 crore rupees is being contributed by the World Bank here. Okay, and tell me, under this special scheme, is the World Bank giving us some money? Just well, the World Bank ऐसे पैसा दे देगा कि World Bank requires some things, that there are some points on which the companies or the MSMEs has to work, and then only the funds will be transferred to the MSMEs. Tell me about that. Is it the case where the government just will be giving the schemes? That is, it is the case where the World Bank will just be, government will be saying just give them the money and government will be giving them the money. It's not a case like that. World Bank said that there are some certain criterias which we have shortlisted. Okay, and I want you to tell me in the comment section what are those criterias, on which if the MSME is performing, is working on those criterias, then only the World Bank will be providing them the money. Okay, so tell me about that also. It is not directly. The World Bank will have some certain set of parameters. If the companies are working on those parameters, then only the World Bank will be providing them the money here. Okay, so answer will become option A. 1 and 2 is the right answer here. Let's look at the next question here. That is, the PMEGP scheme was launched to support the new enterprises and generate employment in India. Consider the following statements regarding its key features. It was launched in 2008 after it got merged with the PM's RP, that is Prime Minister's Rozgar Yojana, and the Rural Employment Generation Program. Then it says NABARD serves as the nodal agency for the implementation at the national level. Is it NABARD or any other thing? Then the financial outlay for this scheme under the 15th Finance Commission is rupees 13,554 crore rupees for 5 years, that is 21-22 to 25-26 here. So what should be the answer here? So we know NABARD is not an agency here, it is KVIC, Khadi and Village Industries Commission of India, is actually implementing this PMEGP scheme here, and the objective is obviously right. We want to create self-employment opportunities for the youth in rural and urban India, where what it is going to give? It is going to give you some sort of loans. Margin money subsidies are going to be provided under the PMEGP scheme here. So what will be the answer? Answer will become option number A. 1 and 3 is the right answer here, because it is not NABARD, it is KVIC, which is the implementing agency here. Got that point? Okay. So it is KVIC which is the implementing agency here. विष्णु, विद रिगार्ड्स टू योर डाउट प्रेपरेशन के बारे में हम एंड में डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, विद रिगार्ड्स टू प्रेपरेशन वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट दैट एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन. ठीक है जी, पहले एक बार क्वेश्चंस कर ले फिर वो डिस्कस करते हैं। चलिए, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अगेन ऑन पीएमईजीपी स्कीम। द पीएमईजीपी आउटलाइंस द स्पेसिफिक एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया फॉर बेनिफिशियरीज which are seeking assistance to set up their new enterprises. Consider the following statements regarding their specific eligibility criteria here. Individuals above 18 years of age with a minimum qualification of standard 8th for projects above rupees 10 lakh in business services sectors are eligible here. Then we have projects without capital expenditures are not eligible. Is it right? Or is it right that projects without capital expenditure are not eligible? Or is it the case where projects without capital expenditures are also eligible? Then trading or transport activities may be permitted under the schemes. Is it right? Is it right that trading or transport activities will be permitted? Okay. So what should be the answer here? Which about the following statements given here are incorrect? What is incorrect? Tell me what should be the answer here. And I want all of you to participate here, guys. Because see, whenever you come to the revision sessions or whenever you come to the YouTube sessions, guys, your sole objective should only be one thing, that let me participate. Let me see how much I know. Obviously, there is something जो मैं पहली बार पढ़ रहा हूँ, I might know nothing. But I should participate here because then I will generate interest in those subjects. Then I will generate interest in that specific topic. Getting that point? So I want all of you to answer. क्या हो जाएगा? गलत हो जाएगा आंसर तो क्या होगा? गलत होने से, गलत होने से क्या हो जाएगा? ये तो ना होगा कि आप पास नहीं होगे, बट एटलीस्ट ट्राई टू पार्टिसिपेट ना. सो व्हाट शुड बी द आंसर देन? So guys, the answer is that only the first statement is incorrect. ठीक है जी, the first statement is incorrect because individual above 18 years of age with a minimum qualification of standard 8 for projects above rupees not 10 lakh rupees, above rupees 5 lakh for the business service sector and rupees 10 lakh for मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर विल बी देयर. ठीक है, देन आता है ट्रेडिंग और ट्रांसपोर्ट एक्टिविटीज क्या परमिट की जा सकती हैं. ठीक है, तो टेल मी अबाउट दैट थिंग. क्या ट्रेडिंग सर्विसेज नहीं करवा सकती आप? Okay, so guys, here if I talk about here, the answer will become option number A. Okay, option number E is the right answer because first statement is absolutely incorrect. Transport services may be permitted. It's not it is permitted, may be permitted. If in some cases it may be permitted. Getting that point? So that is why the first statement is wrong because the scheme mandates and individuals must be above 18 years of age. Okay, ठीक है जी. And the important thing is for projects above rupees, that is 18 years of age, projects above rupees 5 lakh in business or services sectors and rupees 10 lakh in manufacturing sector here. Got that point? So that is why our first statement becomes incorrect here. Let's talk about the next important scheme, that is credit guarantee fund trust for micro and small enterprises. A very very important thing because whenever we talk about any guarantee that is going to be provided to the banks, that is always provided by the credit guarantee fund trust for micro and small enterprises. So tell me what should be the answer with respect to this specific question. The CGT MSE aims to enhance credit flow to micro and small enterprises in India. Consider the following statements regarding the future of this specific scheme. The tenure of the guarantee cover under the scheme is 5 years. Then for settlement of claim on loans up to rupees 10 lakh, initiation of legal proceeding is not required and increase from the earlier limit of 5 lakh rupees. So is it right that for settlement of claims on loan up to rupees 10 lakh, no legal proceeding, initiation on legal proceeding is not required? Then it says the scheme provides fund and non-fund based credit facilities up to rupees 2 crores per eligible borrowers. Is it 2 crore rupees? Is it 5 crore rupees? What should be the answer here? Answer is option number A. 1 and 2 is right answer because that is absolutely right. The initial legal proceedings has been enhanced from 5 lakh rupees to 10 lakh rupees that we have discussed in the session also. Tenure is fine, but the scheme provides fund and non-fund based credit facilities not up to rupees 2 crores, up to rupees 5 crore rupees. That was the major change that was introduced by the government of India when it launched this specific scheme, when the scheme got updated. Okay, clear about this thing? So answer is that the scheme provides fund and non-fund based credit facilities up to rupees 5 crores. Earlier it was rupees 2 crores. Earlier it was rupees 2 crores, but it got updated and now it got upgraded from 2 crore rupees to 5 crore rupees here. Next question is on MSME lean scheme here. The MSME lean scheme was launched to enhance productivity, efficiency and competitiveness among the MSME sector here. Consider the following statements regarding the MSME lean scheme here. It is implemented by the Quality Council of India and the National Productivity Council. The eligibility criteria for the scheme includes MSMEs registered with the Udyam registration portal and the common facility centers under the Safurti and MSME CDP scheme here. It aims to reduce the waste in process, inventory and energy consumptions with its tenure ending on 31st of March 2028. So what should be the answer here? Okay, right answer will be option number E. Why it is not 2028? It is which year? Can you tell me? By which year? It is 31st of March 2026, not 28. Got that point? 31st of March 2026 here. Let's look at the next question. That's on Safurti scheme here. A very, very important scheme. Okay? The scheme of fund for regeneration of traditional industries focuses on promoting and supporting traditional industries in India. Consider the following statements regarding this specific scheme of Safurti. Very, very important scheme. Safurti is talking about the traditional industries. Okay, so Safurti was launched in 2005 under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. KVIC is the nodal agency for promoting the खादी and village industry, while the COIR board is responsible for COIR based cluster. तो मैंने को बोला था जो traditional industries में खादी industries and the COIR based industries, including the leather based industries in the villages, उसको promote करने के लिए this specific scheme was introduced by the government of India by the name of Safurti. So it provides a cluster based assistance. So that is what the next statement is here. Sorry. The scheme provides a government assistance up to rupees 5 crores for major clusters which are having more than 500 artisans. So it has two sort of clusters, regular cluster and major cluster. So you have to tell me whether this statement is right. Then the fourth statement is the selection of the cluster is based on geographical concentration with at least 15% beneficiaries from the northeastern states. Is it 15% beneficiaries or is it 10% beneficiaries that should be from northeastern states? Or is it 20% beneficiaries that should be from northeastern states? So tell me what should be the answer here with regards to Safurti scheme. What is the right answer here? Right answer here will be option number B, 1, 2 and 3 here, because that is the thing here. The selection criteria will be at least 10% of the beneficiaries will be from northeastern states, not 15%. Okay, at least 10% beneficiaries here. And Safurti is also talking about traditional industries. Vishwakarma is also about traditional industries. Only difference is that Vishwakarma covers a broader perspective, whereas Safurti focuses on the village based industries, that is the khadi and village industries, as well as the coir based or the leather based industries. Okay, let's proceed further with the next question, that is on MSME Cluster Development Program scheme. The MSME Cluster Development Program aims to promote and support cluster-based developments of MSMEs in India. Consider the following statements regarding this specific scheme, the Cluster Development Program Initiative. It was earlier known as the Small Industrial Cluster Development Program and it got renamed in 2017. The funding pattern of the projects with a total cost between rupees 5 crore to 10 crores involves 70% contribution from the government of India, 20% from state and 10% from the special purpose vehicles. The scheme has a tenure of 2021 to 25-26 under the 15th Finance Commission cycle. So what should be the answer here now? Tell me which of the following statements given here are correct. Guys, we have discussed all the schemes and I am saying again and again because I am assuming that you have watched all these videos. If you have not watched these specific schemes, Okay, then I would say to all of you guys, please, please, please do watch these specific schemes. We have already taken a detailed session on them. Please do watch these schemes, because if you are just saying okay I got the answer, मेरा आंसर गलत हो गया, anything that you felt is nothing कि मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा, go and watch the video. That is the most important thing. So what will be the answer here? Answer here will be option number B, 2 only is the right answer here. Now first thing, it was not 2017, it is 2007. Okay, then the tenure of the scheme, it is not 2021, it is 2021-22. So got that point? So this is where in the flow of the examination you will be committing the mistakes. Guru Raj, Abhiram, getting that point, guys. This is where on the flow of the examination we will be committing the mistakes. We have read 15 finance commission cycle, we read 25-26, we said this is the right statement here. But look at the year very carefully. It is written 2021, whereas the 15th finance commission cycle is running from 21-22 to 25-26. Getting that point? Okay. Okay, so let's proceed with the second half of the questions now. We have covered the first half of 10 questions. Let's now move to the second half of the 10 questions. Consider the following statements again regarding the MSME CDP program here. For common facility centers, projects costing rupees 5 crores to 10 crores, the government will be providing 70% funding, while the state will contribute 20% funding. For infrastructure development projects in northeastern and hilly states, new projects costing rupees 5 crore to 15 crore will receive 70% funding from the government of India. Then it says projects which are costing more than rupees 30 crores under the common facility centers are fully funded by the government of India under the cluster development program scheme. So tell me what should be the answer here. And you will see that these are the only things, these are the only points where you will be getting the questions, or where you will be tested by the examiner. So tell me what should be the answer here. And the answer is very simple here, very simple. If you know the basics of the scheme, when we have discussed the scheme, हमने एक ही बार डिस्कस की थी. क्या डिस्कस किया था? प्रोजेक्ट कॉस्ट ऑफ द स्पेसिफिक इनिशिएटिव. We have discussed this project cost of rupees 30 crores and the government will be funding only till 30 crore rupees only. So that is why here the answer will become option number A, 1 and 2. Because project costing more than 30 crore will not be funded by the government of India. Government will be funding only till 30 crore rupees. Getting that point, that the government assistance is available only till the project, when the amount of the project is up to limited to 30 crore rupees. Okay, let's move towards the next important scheme, National SC/ST Hub Scheme. So National SC/ST Hub Scheme is aimed at promoting the entrepreneurship culture among the SC/ST population. Consider the following statements regarding this specific scheme. It is implemented by the National Small Industries Corporation under the MSME here. The present tenure of the scheme is 21-22 to 25-26 under the 15th Finance Commission cycle. It provides a 50% subsidy on institutional finance up to 1 crores with a subsidy cap of rupees 25 lakh rupees. So what should be the answer here? What should be the right answer here with regards to the National SC/ST Hub Scheme here? Guys, I want all of you to participate. क्या हुआ? Nilesh, Gururaj, Abhiram, what should be the answers here, guys? So answer here is that is option number A, 1 and 2. Now look at the thing here. Because the scheme is providing subsidy of 50%, not 50%, 25%. देखो तभी तो होगा ना, अगर यहाँ पे देखो बेसिक कैलकुलेशन है. 50% of 1 crore will be 50 lakh rupees. And it is saying subsidy cap will be 25 lakh rupees. Understand it in a mathematical way. Getting my point? 25 of 1 crore will be 25 lakh rupees. Then how can we say if it is the statement like scheme provides a 50% subsidy on institutional finance up to 1 crore rupees, then 50% of 1 crore should be 50 lakh rupees. But here it is 25 lakh rupees here. So subsidy cap is not 50%, it is 25%. Okay. and the cap range will be 25 lakh rupees. That is why here the third statement becomes incorrect. Getting that point, guys? I hope you are able to understand the points, because the objective of today's session is not just to test yourself or not just to demotivate you that you have not watched the videos. The only objective is if you have watched those videos also, it's not a case that just go and watch, just you have looked at the video and it is fine. No, you have to note down the important points where you guys are lacking. Okay, let's proceed to the next scheme. Again, next question again on the same scheme here. The National SC/ST Hub Scheme includes several interventions to support the SC/ST entrepreneurs. Consider the following statements regarding its components. The scheme promotes new enterprises and supports existing enterprises for participation in the public procurement through special credit-linked capital subsidy scheme. It facilitates the purchase of plant and machinery by providing an upfront capital subsidy for both new and existing MSMEs here. Then is the financial outlay of the scheme is 500 crore rupees. So which of the following statements given here are incorrect? So which one is incorrect here? The incorrect statement here is that is option number E, because it is not 500 crore rupees, it is around 438 crore rupees. So financial outlay is 438 crore rupees. Okay, not 500 crore rupees for the financial outlay of 21-22 to 25-26 here. So again, I am telling you one thing here. This is the question that I have intentionally put you, because generally what we are observing is they are not asking many of the statements on the financial outlay here. Okay, but the point I am saying, this is why I am adding this question, is because when we are looking at the recent trend of the examination, slowly and slowly the questions they are asking from anywhere. So you should have a basic idea of the thing also. Okay, what is the basic amount of financial outlay that we have discussed is being there. Okay, let's look at the next question here on the MSME innovation scheme now. Consider the following statements regarding the MSME innovation scheme. The incubation component under the scheme provides the financial assistance up to rupees 15 lakh per idea and up to 1 crore for relevant plant and machinery here. The design component supports of MSMEs with up to rupees 40 lakh for design intervention and rupees 2.5 lakh for student projects are provided here. Then it says only MSMEs registered under the Udyam registration portals are eligible to participate in all components of the scheme. So is it right or wrong? It is saying that only MSMEs registered under the Udyam portal are eligible, or other MSMEs can also be the part here. So what should be the answer here? Here the answer will be option number A, 1 and 2. The reason being that is because MSME registered under Udyam registration portal are eligible, but other than them, it is saying that incubation component also allows participation from startups, individual innovators as well as students also. So that is why we will not say that only MSME registered or only MSMEs under Udyam registration portal are eligible only. Others are also eligible. Okay, so that is why this statement somehow is right. If we go in the broader perspective of the scheme, we should know that okay, incubation components, the startups, individual innovators, they are also partner, because we are just saying for student projects, if we are talking about student projects, they are also eligible, na? Okay, so that is why our answer will become option number A, 1 and 2 will be the answer here. Let us look at the next question here on the MSME ZED, that is Zero Defect, Zero Effect scheme, MSME Sustainable ZED certification scheme here, which was launched in 2022, a very, very important scheme. Now tell me which of the following statements are correct with respect to this specific scheme. The ZED certification scheme incentivizes the MSMEs by offering them graded certification level, including bronze, silver and gold level certificates. MSMEs owned by women, SC/ST entrepreneurs or enterprises located in aspirational districts are eligible for an additional subsidy of 5% on the cost of ZED certification. A financial provision of up to rupees 5 lakh per MSMEs is available for consultancy support and hand-holding to achieve the higher ZED certification levels. So what should be the answer here now? What is the amount of financial provision that is provided here? Is it 5% additional subsidy? Is it 2% additional subsidy? Is it 4% additional subsidy? What should be the answer then? Answer here is option number B, 1 and 3. So Gururaj, can you tell me why the second statement is wrong? How much amount of additional subsidy they are getting? They are getting an additional subsidy of 10% here, not 5%. Absolutely right. An additional subsidy of 10% will be given here. ठीक है, चलो let's look at the next question here. Choose the correct statement with respect to the MSME ZED schemes here. Additional subsidy of 12% for the MSMEs owned by women SC/ST entrepreneurs is there. In addition to above 5% additional subsidy for MSMEs which are also part of Safurti or MSMEs cluster development program is given here. A limited purpose joining reward of rupees 25,000 will be offered to each MSMEs once they take the ZED pledge here. So which of the following statements are correct? So what will be the right answer here? Right answer here is that is option number B here, only 2. Let's look at the thing here, because additional subsidy of 10% will be given to the women's, will be given the thing that I've just discussed. Additional 10% subsidy will be given to the MSMEs owned by women SC/ST entrepreneurs. So I know my first statement is wrong. Let me look at my third statement here, because a limited purpose joining reward will be given, but it is not 25,000, it is rupees 10,000. Limited purpose joining reward will be offered to each MSMEs once they take the ZED pledge here. Okay, let's proceed towards the next question on the Khadi Gram Udyog Vikas Yojana. Very easy question. I think this is one of the most easiest question of the day. ये तो सभी का ही सही होना चाहिए. I think this question can be solved looking at just the thumbnail of this today's session. Which of the following statements given here are incorrect? Directly option number B, because it is not Ministry of Rural Development, it is Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises is the nodal ministry of the scheme. That is Khadi Gram Udyog Vikas Yojana. One person from one family is eligible for assistance. Absolutely right. No state component is involved in this scheme. Gram Udyog Vikas Yojana is one of the components. So it has 3 components. What are these 3 components here? Gram Udyog Vikas Yojana, Khadi Vikas Yojana, and what is the third one? Can you tell me? I want all of you to, because this is the scheme that I've just discussed the day before. Tell me what is the third component? What is the third component? Gram Udyog Vikas Yojana, Khadi Vikas Yojana. What is the third component? What is the third component? And I want all of you to answer, guys. Third component is Khadi Gram, or anything others. I just give you a hint here. Chalo, okay, let me give you this homework also. Also tell me in the comment section about this specific thing also. What is the third component? Because the sole objective is, guys, अगर मैं ही आपको आगे सब कुछ बता के चला जाऊंगा तो आपकी खुद का रिवीजन कैसा होगा? You have watched the videos, you know that you have understood this thing. मैं आपको ऑनेस्टली बता रहा हूँ, guys, this is now an examination. The RBI or NABARD, if you're going for this regulatory body examination, these are now not a spoon-feed examination. You really have to work hard. Obviously, I've discussed the scheme with you. आपको पढ़नी है वो स्कीम्स अच्छी तरह से, ठीक है ना? आई वुड नॉट बी सेइंग कि ठीक है मैं आपको बता देता हूँ आपके और आप बोलो कि ठीक है सर यहाँ से हो जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होना यार. We have to put in an effort here. Okay, so whenever you're going with the schemes, नहीं आया दोबारा schemes में जाके देखो, मुझे बताओ कि सर ये इसका आंसर था. You are facing any difficulty, always again let me know also about that also. Okay, the next question is credit guarantee scheme for subordinate debt. I think the answer for that I have already given you here, because the most important thing is it is a scheme which is talking about the guarantee here. Yes, it provides a 90% guarantee coverage for the sub debts, while remaining 10% would be contributed by the concerned partner. A guarantee fee of 1.5% per annum is charged on the guaranteed amount, and the moratorium period is not 3 years, it is a moratorium period of 7 years here. So that is why the answer will become option number C. 1 and 3 is the right answer here. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Question number 19, again on the Khadi Vikas Yojana. If I talk about this specific question here also, now here if I talk about here, the final, if I talk about here, the third statement is incorrect here. The reason for that is, if I talk about here, the market development, the modified market development system that we've just discussed on the scheme when we're discussing Khadi Vikas Yojana, we know that KVA provides 35% assistance on the prime cost of cotton, muslin, woolen. The interest subsidy certificate scheme allows institutions to pay only 4% of the loans, while remaining will be covered by the government of India with the help of KVIC. The third statement was the workshed scheme for Khadi artisans provides up to rupees 1,20,000 per individual workshop in states irrespective of the region. So we know 1,20,000 will be given where 75% of the cost TKG is the normal condition, but in northeastern region the cap is 90%. Okay, so that cap is important here. That's why here the answer will become option number A, 1 and 2. Okay. See, Gururaj, 80,000 is with regards to the group enterprises. I am talking about individual enterprises, individual workshops. Then we have talked about group workshops. Got that point? 80,000 per artisan. Okay. Now let's look at the final question. This is a surprise question I have asked you. I was saying that this might be one of the surprise here, that is regarding Aspire scheme here. Aspire scheme, again a scheme that is somehow a scheme of Ministry of MSME is there. Aspire scheme is basically to promote the, as it's saying, aspire the budding entrepreneurs here. So it is objective is to promote entrepreneurship in rural areas by giving them in livelihood business incubators and technology here. It provides the financial assistance up to rupees 1 crore for setting up of technology business incubators here. And the third is only MSMEs registered with the Udyam registration portals are eligible for the benefit from the scheme here. Then the thing is, the scheme is not restricted to MSMEs registered under Udyam registration portal. It also benefits the entities promoting rural entrepreneurship also. That is why here again our answer will become option number A, 1 and 2 here. Okay, so this was about your session, guys. I hope you now got an eye opening with regards to the schemes that we've already discussed, that how much marks you are scoring. Again, I would request, guys, that please do watch the videos in details about these specific schemes, because I have already taken the detailed lectures on all these schemes. So please do watch those schemes also. For that, what you can do is please just subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you're subscribing to our YouTube channel, you will see a playlist of government schemes. Okay, you will see a playlist of government schemes. Under that government schemes playlist, if you will see here, there is the schemes that I've started with the Ministry of MSME here. Please do watch those specific schemes. It's a request from my side, guys, because I know at this point of time many of you will still feel क्योंकि कोई इशू नहीं है, कर लेंगे बाद में मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, बहुत बार बात के चक्कर में ना हमारा एग्जाम रह जाएगा. आई डू नॉट वांट दैट थिंग. आई डू नॉट वांट यू गाइस टू सफर. ठीक है, आई नो बीइंग एन एस्पिरेंट वी ऑलवेज से दैट शैल वी स्टार्ट टुडे, शैल वी स्टार्ट टुमारो. ओके, द रिजल्ट इज नॉट आउट फॉर द प्रीवियस साइकिल. लेट मी जस्ट वेट, लेट मी जस्ट स्टार्ट फ्रॉम March, let me just start from December. Start understanding the schemes from now onwards. So Ministry of Finance schemes we have discussed. We have discussed the prominent schemes of Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Okay, so please do watch those videos. Yes, after watching those videos, for the PDF, please do subscribe to our Telegram channel where you will be getting the PDF of all these schemes. Again, watching the video, go with the PDFs. Try to understand this thing. Okay, and after that, जब आपने PDF पढ़ी, आपने फिर भी आपके मन में कोई डाउट आता है, I am always there for you. What you guys can do is, you have a doubt, you want something from my side that, sir, okay, please help me on this thing, please help me on this side. I'm always there for you. Just drop me an email. Okay, that is on hello@edutap.co.in, or you can have a call with me on this number, that is 8146207241. Okay, getting that point, guys, because I just want one thing from you guys कि आपको खुद भी मेहनत करनी है. डाउट आता है, I am always there for you. You are not able to understand any point, just contact me on by dropping me an email here. But I want you guys now to be serious, because if I talk about RBI, if I talk about NABARD, if I talk about SEBI, if I talk about any examination you are preparing, you are targeting this year, it's just a beginning, guys. Do not wait till the end that okay, we will start at the end. And I think at the end, if you're starting, it will definitely be a very, very, I would say, बहुत मुश्किल मुश्किल टास्क होने वाला, बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाएगा वो टास्क. तो डू नॉट गो वेट फॉर दैट पॉइंट. ठीक है. With regards to another important ministry, I would again request all of you to please let me know about in the comment section that which ministry you want me to start from the next week onward. So on that note, guys, I wish you all the best for the examination. Keep working hard, keep preparing hard. Bye bye.